Alright, today going to be doing rear differential fluid change in a 2002 Lexus IS300 with a LSD and manual transmission. First thing you're going to need to do, drive the car around maybe 10 minutes or so just to warm up the fluid so it drains quicker. And then go ahead and jack up the rear end and put it on jack stands, and I'll show you the rest of it in a sec. Okay, and this is kind of a bad angle at it, but once you get it jacked up and secure with jack stands, you're going to find the fill plug, which is on the passenger side of the differential, right in front of the axles basically, or where the half shafts go in. So it's right here. It's a 10mm hex, or Allen, whatever you want to call it. Mine was very tight and actually really rusty in there, so I had to actually hammer that socket in first, and I also had to use a breaker bar to go ahead and get it to break loose. So if you're in a northern state like I am, you may end up having to do the same. But here we go. The reason to take out the fill plug first is so you don't go ahead and drain it first, and then suddenly, let's say, oh, your fill plug, strips out or something like that, then you're basically screwed, and you're gonna have to tow your car somewhere, or pull the whole differential, and it can get messy. So, first thing you want to do is pull out the fill plug. And mine is already juicing from the fill plug. Awesome. Oh, sorry about that, but it's slightly draining from the fill plug at the moment, so yeah. Alright, I'm not sure how well you can see, but there's the ratchet going over to the differential from underneath. It's basically right where that little bar is, going all the way over. And that's the only way I was able to get my little cheater bar into the end of the ratchet. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and break loose the drain plug. Make sure my ratchet is set up for loose, and it is. So same size again, 10mm. I'm anticipating this is going to be kind of a hard one to break loose, just like the top, but we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, that hasn't been changed in a long time. I'm assuming. Oh yeah. Yep, there it goes. So I'm going to let that drain here. Actually, it doesn't look insanely dirty, but the car has 260,000 miles, so and I don't know the history of it, so that's why I'm doing it. Alright, so the draining's down to a drip, drip, drip. I'm probably going to give it a couple more minutes here at this point, get most of it out, and then I'll put the drain plug back in and go ahead and start pumping the new fluid in through the filler hole. And for that, I'll be using this contraption here. This is what I'll be using. It's a transfer pump. It only cost me maybe $5 at Harbor Freight. Basically, one of the hoses goes into the gear fluid, and the other one goes into the filler pump, and I just go ahead and pump, kind of like a bike pump. Okay, so here I've got the transfer pump hooked up. I got one end going up into the differential fill hole. I got it in there pretty deep like, and then I've also got the other end going here into the gear fluid one. So basically I just set it up like that and just start pumping this guy. Oh, that's not gross. You can see there, it's starting to juice out the top, so I'm going to give it one more pump here real quick, and then put the filler plug back in. I should mention that these both have little crush washers that you should be replacing. I'm not, just because I couldn't find them locally, so I'm just gonna see how it goes. If they leak, then I'll get new ones, obviously, and have to redo this whole thing. But otherwise, I'm assuming I'll be fine. I've heard of people just reusing them. Okay, so I got it back in. I gotta tighten down that guy there. It should be good. I'm gonna spray it down with brake cleaner so I know that it's nice and dry, and that way I can check it tomorrow once I drive it to work to see if anything leaks. Because of me not reusing those, or because of me reusing the little washers. Should be okay. I've done it before on other cars, but we'll see how it goes. Every car is different.